Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is iTalk.
Good God!
Here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. So, I want to revisit the series where I was actually reading the Fortnite Outfits book, the Fortnite Official Outfits book, and I want to keep reading it with you guys. I miss reading this book. I had a lot of requests to bring this back, so let's just get right into it. So where we last left off is we were talking about the contrails, but now we're on to the Dive Master skin. So we're starting off with the Reef Ranger skin, introduced in Season 5, and the rarity is epic. It's rare that a skin feels incomplete without a back bling, but that is exactly the case here. Without the air tank that comes bundled with it, you're going to look a little silly because when you dive underwater, you will have no air to breathe. Still, seeing the flipper slap onto the dirt as you run towards the circle is always satisfying. Pretty interesting little tidbit here. I mean, yeah, that makes total sense. I mean, if you are a diver, obviously you kind of need the oxygen tank on your back, but I can't really say that I've always felt like that whenever I ran a different back bling with her, because obviously I'm not going underwater or anything. But yeah, I mean, it does feel like an incomplete skin without some sort of back bling. I feel like that's kind of the case with most skins. I feel like I always need to be running a back bling with my skins. I don't know why. I've seen a lot of people just not run them, but for whatever reason, I feel like, yeah, my outfit is incomplete or my combo is incomplete if I'm not running a back bling. In fact, what they're saying here about the Reef Ranger, I feel mostly about the Alpines and the Mogul Masters. The reason why is because with those ski bags, it makes them look perfect, but if I take the back bling off, it just doesn't look right or feel right for me to use. Even if I put on a different back bling that would look good with it, I like running the ski bags on my Alpines and my Mogul Masters. And then we also have the Wreck Raider skin introduced in Season 5, and the rarity is epic. Do your weak gliding skills always see you plummet into the drink when you drop in? Take precautions by equipping this practical diving suit. At least you can give the impression you meant to make it splash. Combine this with Beef Boss's deep fried back bling to make it look like he's guzzling fries down those tubes. Okay, sure. Okay. This was actually an interesting skin for me. This was when I first kind of thought of just buying every skin in the game, was kind of with this skin. And it was one of the skins that I feel like no one ever bought. Same with Reef Ranger. These two skins are just, I don't know, $15 for these just felt a little bit too much for me. But these skins are still pretty unique. I mean, we have a lot of dive skins in the game already, but there was something special about these guys. And for them to be a little bit overpriced for the time, I think that kind of caused them to be a little bit hard to find in game. Next skin we have here is the Double Helix. I'm excited to see what they have to say about this. Archetype switches up his colors is what they say in the description. And he was introduced in Season 6, and his rarity is epic. There's nothing quite like the feeling of cracking open the box of a brand new console. What could make that even better, you ask? Well, how about finding a code for a super rare Fortnite outfit in the box as well? Yeah, that'd do it. Double Helix's exclusive nature has made it one that fans really want to get their hands on, and it's certainly one of the most visually striking costumes in the game. And it says here, fact, being a bundle exclusive, Double Helix proved extremely desirable. The download code from the Switch Pack alone has been well known to sell for well over $100. I love how they kind of know that people just sell the codes outright after they buy the bundle. I don't know, I feel like that would be kind of frowned upon from them to even kind of mention that. They're like, yeah, you could just buy the code. You don't even have to buy the whole console bundle. As long as you have a Nintendo Switch, you could redeem the skin. I think by now this skin is completely expired. I don't think there's any way for you to get the skin anymore. But Double Helix, you know, he is an exclusive skin. He's probably the most exclusive out of all of them. Like, he's the most difficult to obtain. But my issue is that it doesn't look that different compared to Archetype. It's just a color swap. And when people see it, I feel like they're just going to get confused with Double Helix with the Archetype skin. I feel like no one really even cares about the skin that much for its exclusivity. I think most people just think, oh, that's just an Archetype edit style or something like that. So while, yes, I do think it's very desirable to have this skin in your locker, I don't believe it to be a visually striking costume, as they're saying in here. But overall, I think Double Helix is one of the most exclusive skins in the game, and I'm happy to have it. And I do think that it is a fairly nice one at that. It's just not super visually striking at all. Now we have the Drift. Oh, Drift got 2 pages here. And it says here, introduced in Season 5, and the rarity is legendary. Drift has proven a very popular skin, probably because it was included as a Tier 1 reward in the Season 5 Battle Pass. What makes Drift so interesting, though, are the various extra layers and additions you can unlock as you gain experience. At first, these cosmetics upgrades are minor, but eventually you unlock a mask that completely changes the entire dynamic of the costume, turning it from a fairly plain look into something otherworldly. It takes a lot of play to unlock every element, but Drift is a great example of how Fortnite outfits have evolved since the early seasons, and we can expect more customizable skins in the future. And then we have a quote from Myth over on Twitch saying, "Oh, I like it with the jacket. I'm so ready for Season 5, bro." Yeah, Season 5 was a good one. I won't lie, it was pretty good. And yeah, this is one of the few Battle Pass skins where you could upgrade them as you leveled up, and I think that was a really cool thing. We don't see that too much anymore because we don't have the XP anymore. Now we have levels, and you can earn different edit styles from leveling up, which I guess is kind of the same thing, but yeah, I mean, I would like to see them revisit something close to this with like Drift and Ragnarok. I thought they did a really good job with those skins. And it says here on the second page, we've already started to see a lot more progressive outfits added as part of various battle passes, as well as some of other novel ways of changing the way they can look. These are getting crazier too, leaving players to wonder what could be coming next. Best of all though is that outfits such as Drift allow you to get invested in the characters. Your new favorite outfit could be a couple of thousand XP away. And then it says, fact, Drift's inclusion in the battle pass means he's unlikely to return for those who missed out. Luckily, the progressive outfits that have been added since are just as awesome. Now, I'm pretty sure this is going to predate the summer Drift skin, but yeah, technically there is pretty much no way for you to be able to get this outfit anymore. I really don't think they'll ever bring out battle pass things. I really want to know, if they were to do that, what is going to make them do that? Is it because of low player count? Is it because it just doesn't matter anymore? Was there some sort of loophole that they could exploit? I don't know. But I know they're probably shooting themselves in the foot with like the floss emote, how they made that a battle pass exclusive, and they knew that they probably could have made a lot more money if they just sold it as an item shop emote. So ever since then, I feel like they've been trying to loophole their way to sell things that are pretty much the same thing as the battle pass thing, but just not quite. Like I said, with the Drift skin, we have the summer Drift skin, which is so close to the original Drift, and it's really for those that didn't even get a chance to get it in Season 5. And I think that's cool. I mean, I'm happy for people to experience things that they otherwise could not have. Yeah, they have to drop a little bit more money for them, and they're not the exact same skins. It's still something. Next page, we have the Durr Burger set. All this should be interesting as well. So starting off with Beef Boss, introduced in Season 5, and his rarity is epic. Part of its own fast food flavored set, this skin looks great combined with the deep fried back bling and patty whacker tool. Nobody will take you seriously in this outfit with its mismatched colors, tiny bow tie, and polka dotted patterns. That's before they noticed you have a burger for a head. Imagine this being the last thing you see before being sent back to the lobby. Those googly eyes are absolutely terrifying. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, this outfit is ridiculous. I love the animation that they have for him when he was released into the item shop. I wish they would do this more with their outfits. They used to have like little animations for them, but granted, it probably takes a lot of time for them to even do that. I mean, the last time I think we had this was, I believe it was for Siren and Wolf, if I remember correctly. Also, it has fact. Beef Boss is the mascot of the Durr Burger fast food chain located in Greasy Grove from launch until Season 6 and later moved to Retail Row. Very interesting there. Then we have the Grill Sergeant skins introduced in Season 5, and his rarity is uncommon. Get it? It's a pun on Drill Sergeant, and they shoot guns too. This guy is more focused on delivering orders than pain. Ooh. As he's decked out in a fast food chef's attire. The hat and apron are perfect for serving up justice, and that headset could mean either calling in backup or requesting an extra serving of fries for table 4. Very interesting description we have here for Grill Sergeant. The only thing I remember about Grill Sergeant is when Power Chord came back for the second time, they also sold the Grill Sergeant skin, and also the Grill Sergeant would make you invisible for some reason in game, so they had to disable the skin. That's what I remember from this skin. I wish they would kind of mention that because I thought that was such a interesting time in Fortnite's history. But yeah, I mean, Grill Sergeant's okay. It's not amazing, but I think for an uncommon skin, it's very creative. It's got a lot going on. There's a lot of little things we kind of overlook with our skins, and I feel like Grill Sergeant's got a lot going on with him. Then we have the Onesie skin, one of the most popular skins in the Battle Passes, introduced in Season 7, and the rarity is epic. Most would-be soldiers undergo years of training before heading into combat, but some would rather just roll out of bed and right into the action. This comfy-looking getup is certainly going to turn a few heads, at least so long as you only look like you've just woken up and don't play like it too. Pretty funny description here for the onesie skin. It was one of the most popular skins in the game. Season 6, it got leaked out as possibly an item shop skin and everyone lost their mind over it. It was such a cool and unique character model as well as just skin in general. And then it became a battle pass skin. And I feel like when it became a battle pass skin, a lot of its hype kinda died down because once something is a battle pass skin, you know that it's going to be overused. And when you see everyone else running the same skin as you don't feel as unique when you play the game, and I feel like a lot of people just kind of don't like battle pass skins for that particular reason. They don't want to look like everyone else. They want to stand out from everyone else. So for onesie to be a battle pass skin, it was great because a lot of people got to get it, but in terms of uniqueness, not so much. I mean, you could run it today in 2020, and I guarantee you might not find anyone running the onesie skin. Like, it's really hard to find nowadays because there's so many skins in the game. I actually counted recently. There's over 800 skins in the game, so I highly doubt you're going to find a onesie in your game, and if you do, it's probably going to be a rather rare occurrence. Next skin we got here is another exclusive, the Eon skin, a futuristic console exclusive to make your enemies green with envy. Introduced in Season 6, and the rarity is legendary. What better look for a console tie-in outfit than an advanced piece of technology? This sleek, clean look might be a reskin of the Criterion outfit, but it's a stark contrast to that much more vibrant skin. The black and white armor with luminous green accents helps it feel even more futuristic and lends it a distinctively Xbox flavor. Fact, seeing this Xbox exclusive running around on other platforms, thanks to crossplay and linked accounts, you might just come up against one if you haven't already. Yeah, pretty interesting. Yeah, Eon is one of those skins where I think it's one of the most classic exclusive skins that we had ever had. I mean, it's a robot that looks like an Xbox because of the color scheme. It's a rather nice exclusive. Now, is it like super easy to get? It's kind of easy to get in terms of exclusives, but I still think it's one of the ones that just flashes a bit more than usual than compared to like some of the other ones that we have for console exclusives. I think this is one of the ones that just stands out really, really well. And I like how they mention here that it is a reskin of Criterion. This book, I feel like, is kind of self-aware to the point where it's like, it's kind of saying what we're actually thinking. So I like how it's kind of aware in that regard. And then the last page we'll get to here is the Flower Power set, Dream Flower, introduced in Season 5, and the rarity is epic. The Dream Flower skin harks back to the 60s. This is a look seen around Woodstock in 1969 when everyone wore flowers in their hair and painted peace signs on their faces. A very groovy outfit, especially for the more laid-back players out there. Now, Dream Flower is a skin I am just not really the biggest fan of. I love the design of it. The back bling, I'm just not a fan, but the skin itself is okay. It's one that is very, I don't know, it's out there, right? It's a very out there skin. And I still think it's extremely unique. There's not another skin that looks anything close to this, as well as the next skin here, Far Out Man, introduced in Season 5, and the rarity is epic. Equip the tie-dye flyer glider and drift down to the battlefield on waves of peace and love.
Peace and love, peace and love.
This hippie decked out with trademark long hair and sunglasses may seem more harmony and unity than build and outgun, but he can still pull his weight. Far Out Man is one of my personal favorite skins of all time, honestly. It's just got such a unique look to him. The back bling Summer Strummer is very good with him, and I feel like the skin meshes better than Dream Flower does. I just like the skin a lot. I like how they kind of introduce different cultures into the game. Like with this, it's like the 60s and 70s with Woodstock and Grateful Dead and all that good stuff. It's really nice to see, and Far Out Man is still one of my personal favorite skins, even though they just brought him out. He was top 10 rare at one point, which is pretty understandable, considering I don't see many people even liking this guy or even wanting to run him. But I like how they mentioned the tie-dye flyer. I don't even have that glider. It's a really nice one, and also their drumbeat pickaxe is also very good. The set itself is extremely unique, and I think it's very good. And that's where I'll end it here, guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please let me know with a like, just so I know if I should make more of these videos. Subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and turn on the bell just so you get all my latest uploads, and comment down below with your opinions on this book. I would love to know. What do you guys think about it so far? Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. Follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. No, I don't have a TikTok. And if you'd like to use me for support a creator, my code is ITF. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you all later. See ya.